been paid for.
Smart Audio. Street Smart Audio. Hollywood and the Foods.
What's happening? How y'all doing today?
June 17th, 2017.
It's not me with the baby lungs this time.
Trying to get hyped and charged. trying to get infused with some turtle power.
You know what I'm talking about?
How has your week been?
Oh man, my week is it's been pretty good, you know what I'm saying? Just came from saying happy birthday to my little nephew Braden, you know what I'm saying? Happy birthday. I misspoke earlier, he turned 8 today, not 7. You know what I'm saying? MF is putting me to work and stuff, trying to put together. You know, I already done went on the softball tangent. I'm not gonna gripe about an 8-year-old's birthday party. You know what I'm saying? But I've had a pretty good week, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. How about yourself, Food?
I'm good. I just want to say that the softball trilogy is currently on YouTube right now. Street Smart Audio. Official.streetsmarks@gmail.com. Street Smart fan page at Facebook. Street Smarks Twitter. Street Smart Audio YouTube. I'm trying to get to that SoundCloud, but it's slowly but surely, but you know. But the plugs, we flowing now.
You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters.
Always been good. Wifey and I, we just got finished watching Stranger Things. That was on Netflix.
Okay.
I didn't want to watch it too early because the second season comes out Halloween night on Netflix. So, you know, Android box, we'll just be watching it for free like it ain't nothing.
So for those who haven't heard of Stranger Things, what is the premise of that show?
Basically, set in the 80s, small town USA. You got some Dungeons and Dragon kids. One of the kids ends up getting abducted by what? Who knows?
Oh shoot, it's like Lost, where there's might be a hidden monster.
But at the same time, a girl breaks out of a facility, and she has telekinetic powers.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, so it's like a reverse ET. Okay. So it's like, you know, the ET, you know, like the chick comes and she hooks up with the rest of the Dungeons and Dragons crew, and they're hiding her out in the house. But instead of Reese Pieces, or whatever, she likes Eggos. Oh. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of Easter eggs, a lot of callbacks to different science fiction shows of the 80s. It's got the ET references, it's got the Poltergeist references, it's got the for those who in the know, read all about it.
Read all about it.
You know about Read All About It?
No, my
terrible.
bad.
Read All About It was a PBS show that used to come out in the late 70s, early 80s. Theme music is top notch, as with a lot of Netflix shows. The music is superb. Soundtrack, acting is superb. Matthew Modine from Full Metal Jacket is one of the lead bad guys. A lot of government conspiracy wrapped up in the stuff. You know, that type of stuff that I like.
Okay, I feel it.
You know, like I said, I'm a big fan of anthology series and sci-fi series like that. I'm a big fan of Twilight Zone. For those who don't know, Twilight Zone is my favorite TV show of all time. But I'm also a fan of Tales from the Dark Side, Friday the 13th, the series, Freddy's Nightmares, Monsters, The Outer Limits. Trying to look for the hidden occult symbolism that's in the TV shows.
Oh man, that just reminds me of some crazy shit that I had to work today. Okay. 4 hours on a boat one time. So I hate to admit this.
Make money.
You know what I'm saying? I hate to admit this on the podcast and stuff, but I kind of just do. I coasted through the day, so to speak.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, I had videos playing on YouTube, and there was this video playing. It was titled something to the effect, "Predictive Programming: 60 Instances of Basically hinting towards 9/11 and stuff."
It was by ODD TV.
Yeah.
I watched it.
Oh, you see? Oh, so you know what I'm talking about.
I'm super hip to ODD TV. Shout out ODD TV.
So I'm like, I'm hearing this stuff playing. It started. I think the very first clip was from Porky Pig, from 1949 or some jazz or whatever, and on up and stuff. And like 60. I mean 60. I mean I'm willing to chalk 1949 Porky Pig up to some coincidental stuff, because that's 60 years in the making, and I mean, come on.
I'll put it like this: in order to rebuild, you have to destroy.
Okay.
So I feel if you want to get rid of some space in Manhattan, draw up public sentiment for a proxy war in the Middle East, why not? And then you're predicting this 60 years in advance. Okay, so that means you already have future events in your back pocket. I don't know. I mean, I don't believe in coincidence. I'm one that I do not believe in coincidences. Don't believe in them.
For the most part, I don't either. However, like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess
I'll put it to you like this. Did you peep? Like, you watched it, but I'm gonna ask you to watch it again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask you to really watch it and really understand, like, as it gets closer and closer to 9/11. Watch how much more
blatant,
how much more predictive programming is. With the Porky Pig joint, it was like 1949. The next one was like 1951. But as you get to like 1996, it was like bang, 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 bang. Because like it was like mad. It was like a whole bunch of predictive programming instances that were at the tail end towards 9/11, as opposed to in 1949. I'm just saying. And also, did you understand where these instances, this man was pulling these things from? He was pulling them from TV. He was pulling them from comic books. He was pulling them, like, I knew
video
that.
games.
Exactly.
Okay, so I wish I could ask him this, so maybe I could ask you and you can answer for him.
Give you an informed answer.
What is the point of? Okay, so you got this long ass master plan spanning 60 years and shit. Why predictively program? Why drop hints like the Riddler and stuff to what you gonna do?
Okay, well, you have to instill. First, you have to have the people. Okay, because you have to produce. Okay, so you tell them, have a whole bunch of kids. You know what I'm saying? Here's a house, low interest, everything like that. Make a lot of babies. Produce for your country.
Looney Poon 30 if y'all don't know how babies is made.
Okay, and then all of a sudden you start taking things away, and you tell them, stop making kids because times are getting harder. Okay, you take away, and you start weakening the dollar. Then you say, well, woman, you want equal rights. Well, you can't have that man in the house to have equal rights. So you got to get him out of there. Okay? Then you send a whole bunch of them off to war and have them come back and not treat them for their mental health. Okay? And you stick them with all types of, immunizations and vaccinations, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? So they come back with their heads scrambled, bodies all fucked up, deformed. They feel less than a man.
Oh, man.
They done all types of BS, you know what I'm saying? They trying to come back as functioning adults and come back into the workforce. You done split the family up, okay? War, in my opinion, is nothing but a eugenics tool. I can go on and on about predictive programming. 9/11,
man.
But we can. This is a ECW themed wrestling review show.
Right. Yes,
But yeah, that was my week. That was my week. I just want to point out that Hot Stuff Hollywood.
What's what I'm talking about?
Pointed out the predictive programming bit, not the food. I just want to. I don't want to go down a slip. I don't want to present a slippery slope.
Go down the rabbit hole, which is how I got on there.
For the record, he started it.
I did. I take ownership of that, and send your emails to the food, Jack.
All right,
delete.
Right. Courtesy of CageSideSeats.com. Today in wrestling history, June 17th, 22 years ago today in Philly. This would be good. This is a nice, good symbiosis because in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the Sandman defeated Cactus Jack via knockout in a barbed wire massacre to retain the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. Highlights of the match aired on the June 27th edition of ECW Hardcore TV. Note, the match does contain graphic content and may not be suitable for all viewers.
I would imagine not.
So, if you want to, cover your eyes.
Nope. You know what? I probably would, because, I don't... You know what I'm saying? I believe it was someone who referred to themselves as the Great Rama one time. They said that
Cheers.
In reference to the UFC, he said that I don't want to see people beat each other up. I'd rather see them pretend to beat each other up. And I felt that. You know what I'm saying? That's the realest stuff. So, it's, the extra gory, bloody stuff, It depends on the match and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, some Abdullah the Butcher stuff, I can't.
Violence for violence sake, it's a no-go for me.
Yeah.
If you do the cage match, if the build-up is right, if you got the chain match, if you have a Texas chain massacre match.
That's it. Only reason why I'm going to watch that, because I'm going in to watch Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, the leader and founder of Hot Stuff International, go ahead and put Terry Funk out of his misery. Well, I know it's not going to be once and for all, because he's like a cockroach. He will not die. But I hope at the very least to watch him put Terry Funk on the shelf.
Hot Stuff Hollywood. I got nothing. Anyway, referee Bill Alfonso refused to award the decision to Cactus Jack after Sandman did not answer the 10 count, saying a barbed wire match cannot be won on a standing 10 count knockout. Sandman then grabbed Cactus Jack from behind, choked him with barbed wire, knocking him out and winning the match. When fans finally realized that Cactus did not win the title, they were pissed. Alfonso was being chased around the ring by Heyman and 911, who wanted to choke slam Alfonso. So that's part of that long gimmick, that long angle, I should say. The audience surged and shoved the railing against the ring apron in an attempt to trap Alfonso. He barely jumped into the ring and eventually made it backstage. Alfonso had to be smuggled out of the building in the trunk of a car because fans were waiting for Alfonso by his car with baseball bats.
Damn!
I'm telling you, the shit gets hot.
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
It gets hot.
And what year was that again?
That's 22 minus 17, so we're going to go 95.
Okay, damn. Still nice little ways off. But I'm looking forward to that. That sounds crazy.
Oh, yeah. Alfonso being brought in is bueno. So, we got Money in the Bank.
It will be tomorrow.
Okay, so I butchered Extreme Rules.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna give it another go for Money in the Bank. Again, I don't watch the current product. I posted some of my thoughts and views on the Street Smarts Instagram page, and because I pulled out the betting, the odds.
Oh, okay.
Right. I wanted to see what the odds were because I'm starting to get into this. I don't gamble, but I figured if there was anything I could win some fucking money on, it would be wrestling. I could bet on some wrestling and get some fucking change. So I put those up on there, official.streetsmarks IG. So like and follow. I probably won't follow you if you lame though.
Before you get into Money in the Bank, me and you have some heat over the Instagram. Because I was scrolling through it and stuff, you know what I'm saying, you know, liking the stuff I liked and, you know, trying to understand the stuff I didn't understand. And then there were two particular posts that rubbed me the wrong way. Okay. And here's what they were, and here's why they rubbed me the wrong way. Uno was a chick in Golden State Warriors attire.
Okay.
And Dos was a chick in Golden State Warriors attire.
Okay, all right. In my defense, I will pose to you this question.
All right.
Would you smash?
Do they have the Golden State stuff on or no?
It can be on the floor, but they wore it to the room or the car or wherever the fuck you gonna pipe these hoes out at.
Okay, but when I get there, it's already on the floor?
No. You taking it off.
Yeah, it's smash. Because I almost drove to PA to smash a chick who I was meeting halfway who lived in Virginia that I met online and stuff when I was fishing online, for those who, you know what I'm saying.
You was POFing?
I was getting my POF on, you know.
I done fucked around the POF when I was living in Florida. Mad snow bunnies out there. You know, I was smashing mad snow bunnies on POF.
You know what I'm saying? So if you like fishing and, you know what I'm saying, that's the way to do it. But yeah, so yes, I would smash. However, at the very least, for the sake of equality, and you know what? I do have the login and password, so instead of bitching about it, I should just go ahead and add some equality to the scale and put some fine Cleveland Cavalier cheerleaders on there. And
have you seen them, man?
Don't shoot. And they don't have to be real cheerleaders. No, I've sat in courtside one time.
Down at the Q?
Down at the Q.
You say the Q? I always say Gund Arena.
Yeah, well, shoot, we didn't win in Gund Arena, so yeah, but you know what I'm saying. No disrespect to, but it was Richfield, and then it was Gund Arena was like middle shit, so I knew it was Richfield, so it was Gund Arena. I'm like, all right, that's cool. Then we started winning in the Q. So it's like shit, still the Q. So
I call Progressive Jacobs Field.
I still do that too.
Okay.
Hell yeah. But anyway, all right, so yeah, we squashed the heat and shit just that fast. But yeah, what was you on, my dude? Just sit up there posting these Golden State Warriors chicks and stuck, man. Well, and you from the heart of Cleveland.
Well, one, I'm a troll. So,
okay.
Fuck out of here with everything else. I mean, I just answer everything.
Anyway, yeah, you just trolled me and shit. So.
Yeah.
Troll successful.
Right. You pop. So fuck
Well done.